Week 1 wrap-up. It's your commish, Chris Fortin here. We're going to go over some of the games from last week. First one we want to talk about is the Rook versus Trevor's 505 throw ball. Total score, the Rook put up 114, 505 throw ball 135. Key players for the Rook include Phillip Rivers, Deshaun Jackson, and Aaron Hernandez put up 23, 103 yards and a touchdown for tight end out of the Patriots lineup. 505 throw ball had big numbers of Ray Rice, Greg Jennings, and Matt Schaub. Look for Trevor's team to get a lot better with Matt Schaub having an off day, only putting up 10 points.
All right, I'm going to bring you into the second game here, and it's a game between Black Balls and Fruity Flakes. Fruity Flakes pulled this one out at the end with 139 over 137, and a main point of that game was the 49ers defense going through with 25 to 26 points, I believe. Now, another big portion of that game had to do with the City Dana trade, which gave Richard Harrington 4K. He put up like 27 points in a monster game, and it's too bad for Black Balls, who had a really elite quarterback play with 42 from Tom Brady and a good team overall. But Ben Jarvis at the running back position really slowed him up with 8 points total. But look for Black Balls to make a contention later on this year.
Now, I guess the embarrassment of the league game. We got the studless team, I'm a chump, versus the Plainfield Dick Beaters. And, yeah, what really hurt Mike this week was Big Ben not really doing much against that Ravens defense. He only put up 7 points. He threw very well, though. A lot of completions, 22, 40, 41, just above half, but 280 yards with a touchdown. One touchdown. It's terrible. Another big disappointment, but did okay. Thought we'd see more out of him was Jamal Charles. 14 points, 56 yards with a reception touchdown. Alright. And then tight end really killed him, slowed up his whole game. Didn't even break 100 with Owen Daniels. Supposed stud. Didn't see much out of him this week. Only 2 points for 12 yards. How about Cody's team? Oh man. Cody's team, fourth quarter. Kenny Britt with 30 points. He had 136 yards and 2 TDs. Josh Freeman, 16 points up this week. 28-43 with 259 yards and a touchdown. That's alright. I like him. Shanko, wow, what a tight end. This really hurt him. Only 0 points. Good?
Thank you for that. Our reigning champ, the Fuzz, took on Big TDs. The team led by Aaron Rodgers and Steve Smith. 30 points for Aaron Rodgers this week. Steve Smith, 178 yards, 2 touchdowns. Cam Newton slinging the ball all over the place. The Fuzz managed to pull it together. He made some moves during the preseason, picked up Ben Tate, picked up Beanie Wells, and was able to secure the win and start defending that championship banner of his.
Thank you, Chris. And I'm going to bring you to another game. The reason Black Balls lost the game. Dana Peloso's lost to Pukers, 126 to 104. Big win for the commish. Main reason for the commish winning here, the Pukers had Mike Vick come through in the clutch as planned. He put up around 25 points. But he also had a big-time performance from Gronkowski. Really pulled him through in that tight end slot. Another big kicker performance. Akers, huge game, 15 points. Really crushed Peloso's kicker. Good team overall. The Pukers team, good potential for a playoff berth. But Lesso Raptors, wish I could give you better luck here, man. But you have a poor performance overall in the entire league. I mean, your team was terrible. Poor trade. I mean, Randy Moss is not going to save you this year, buddy. He's not the real deal, as I like to say. Good luck.
So now on to the final game against Ricky and Chris McCormick. Drew Brees had a wonderful day for Ricky. Put up 34 points for 32, 49, 419 yards with 2 touchdowns. What a great play. What really hurt him here was his running backs. He only combined both stud running backs 12 points. It's weak sauce all day. So McCormick
coming through.
McCormick, wow. Some of his players, I just don't think it's going to be consistent. Matthew Stafford, 28 points. He had a touchdown, 1 interception. Jesus. LaShawn McCoy tore it up. What really hurt though, McCormick, was Moreno with only 5 points. But then you got Janikowski, 63-yard field goal, made everything. 3 for 3 field goals and 2 extra points. That's big for a kicker.
All right, that wraps up the week 1 wrap-up segment of our show. Stay tuned for a phone interview.
Gonna say one last thing before we leave. Impressed with the trading block this season and a lot of activity in the league. Keep it up.
Dana, it's the commissioner here. We're doing a week 2 wrap-up show. How do you feel about your team's week 1 performance? What? Oh, well, how are you feeling looking into the second week? Do you know who you're playing? You're playing Flutie Flakes. Since forever.
The schedule came out.
Maybe Randy Moss will be back this week?
Yeah, how many points do you think Randy Moss is going to get you this week?
Well, hopefully you rebound this week.
I can't hear you.
You're making that up.
Welcome back. We're going to bring you back to week 2 projections here. So let's get it going.
Slapnuts versus Pukers.
And for this matchup with the Slapnuts versus the Pukers, I got Slapnuts winning. Felix Jones is going to have a big day and outplay Blunt. So I got Slapnuts this one 125 to 115.
This game I have as well. Slapnuts not winning this game over with some edge. 113 to 109.
Colosso Raptors versus Flutie Flakes.
The matchup with Dana versus Flutie, I have Flutie winning easily. Expect Matt Forte, Calvin Johnson, and Anquan Bolden to have big days, and Flutie's going to win easily. So 130 to 96.
As well, I have Flutie winning 127 to 101.
Blackballs versus Lou Hoosers.
In this matchup, I think Peyton Nielsen is going to be the difference maker. Black Balls wins in a close one, 125-117.
Closer than that, 121-118. Live.
The Rook versus I'm a Champ.
This game is actually going to be a close one. I know most of you think that I'm going to jump in here and say my team's going to win, but I think it's going to be a close game all around, and I think the Champs will rebound from week 1 to 127 to 114.
This is going to be a close game. I think the game of the week, so I think it's going to be 119, 118.
Buzz versus Plainfield Dick Beaters.
Tough matchup for the Dick Beaters in this one. I think Buzz wins pretty easily, 107 to 98.
I think the Dick Beaters are going to do some beating because of Buzz, 116, 110.
Yeah, Dick Beaters, huh?
Dick Beaters.
505 throw ball versus Big TDs.
Big TDs in a tough loss in the first week. But with injury questions on the throw ball team and the running back scenario, I think, and very easy matchups for the TDs this week. They got pretty 4 teams playing. I think TDs wins 118 to 101.
I have Big TDs winning as well, but I just don't think lose.
Yeah.
Throw balls. I just don't think throw balls is team is very consistent, so I have Nick winning 120 to 108.
And we're gonna that's the wrap up of the week 2 projections. Hope you guys enjoyed.